That was
Really?
the biggest surprise. I never thought in a million years that, you know, that this was mental, as bad, you know. And then, like I said, you'll find out, you know, in the show that I'm seeing a therapist for the first time, which I've never done, and I was weird about that. But I said, I'll go there because I want to find out the truth, so I'm going to go everywhere. And so he talks to me, and like 10 minutes of talking to him, I start crying because he hits things that I never even thought was a problem. And so that was the surprise. I never thought that was even going to be out there, but it's out there, and that's good because I need to find out what's going on, and other people need to realize it is mental, some of it.
And sometimes we're surprised to find out that there's something inside us that has locked us into this, and really just the weight, or the drugs, or the alcohol, or the, you know, whatever lifestyle it is merely a symptom of something deeper that's going on inside.
I never thought that. You know, I just really, I felt like this was like alcoholism. I felt like this was like a drug addict. You know what I mean? This, you know, everybody always goes, no, it's not. This is not. You could just lose weight. What's the big deal? It's easy to lose weight. Well, if it was that easy, I would not be living like this, you know, and having a doctor tell me you're going to die. You know, there's so much you have to face. This is not my dream, you know. I've made the best of it in my world. You know, I found a way to survive and be happy, but I have limits. You know, I'm not able to live the life as a normal person and do things that I dream about doing. But it is. It's like an addict. It really is. It's so hard for me to still say that word because I'm just finding that out.
Well, you were at your heaviest again. You were how much?
716 pounds.
And because you're on this show, I can actually ask you this. What is your current weight?
364.
So
That's
you're
great.
half of the person. That's amazing. Do you feel like you've lost that much weight?
Yes, I only feel it when I look at myself. I still see, you know, because I have 230 more pounds to go, you know, and I see myself like, you're still so big, you know, but you weren't as big as you were. But the difference is I could only walk like 5 steps, you know, without breathing hard, and I had to pull up. I couldn't get up, and now I walk faster. I'm able to go up and down the stairs. It's so weird because I feel this physical person just coming alive, and I love her. And I love being outdoors too, you know. I was like, you know, I didn't go outdoors because it's hot or whatever. I love the outdoors now. It's like a different person. It really is.
What kind of response are you getting already from your show?
The night it premiered, you know, I knew there were so many people out there, and it's already hit 28,000 overnight. People on the message board, it's crazy how they're writing.
28,000 hits on the website?
Yes.
Users?
28,000 hits. The message board is outrageous. I'm trying to get to everybody. I can't.
Wow.
So many people, and it's so amazing because I'm asking people, this is not only my journey. This is your journey too. We're doing this together because I'm doing this for me and them. But pray for each other. Come online, you know, and tell your own struggles. I don't care if it's about obesity, about, you know, drugs, alcohol, whatever it is, and tell how you conquered it and what you have to do. You know, just pray for each other, and they're really doing it. And there's some people that's never even heard of God. You know what I mean? They've heard of God, but they don't believe. They don't believe that's real. And you have some people going, it's not all about religion, you know, on the little message boards, but you have other people coming in a sweet way, loving way, saying you're not alone. And all these people feel like, you know, a lot of them are going, I'm alone. I don't have anyone. I don't come out of my homes. And so it's really doing, you know, what God intended for it to do. You know, the bigger picture that God has here, I don't know yet. You know, but I know He triggers something in me to do this, to show myself, to reveal, because I would have never revealed everything. It's hard to reveal everything, you know, the truth about yourself, and to see yourself on TV as big, you know, as I was, and walking, and you do, you know, you walk and you see that, you know, and you're like, my gosh, you know, but it's for the better.
Did you ever have a time during the production and then watching it to where you thought, you know what, I don't think I should have done that. I'm having to be a little too vulnerable, a little too open. I'm not sure I should have stepped into this project. Never,
not once, not once. Even, you know, God totally orchestrated the people to do this, because when they came to my house, I was like, I was kind of scared. The cameraman was coming, the producer, and they were like family. I mean, they had to be the kind of people that weren't judgmental. And when you're like this, you can meet somebody, you can tell right off, just by their looks, when you've lived this way your whole life, you know who's judgmental or not, and you just let it go. But these people totally, it's almost like they were too good, because it's like they did not even see my weight. And that's one of the biggest things I want to say to people. Don't let your weight define you.
Yes.
You know, don't let your addiction define you, you know,
whatever
at all,
it is.
because who you are is different from that, but we make it that, and that's not who we are. We're a better person.
What are some of the prejudices towards people who are obese that others are unaware of?
Like trying to get a job, you know, and I kind of understand. I try to go on the side of the world of people, you know, they don't want to hire you, you're a health risk, insurance risk, or you can't go fit in a chair. You know, it's like any doctor's office, anywhere I go, I can't get in the chair. I have to stand for an hour or so because all the chairs have arms on them, you know, and it's like, you know, even going on an airplane, I can't just travel. You know, I have to think about things before I travel because the bathrooms are too small. I have to make sure, you know, that somebody goes with me or I get 2 seats, you know, and it's like, and the only farthest I've gone is LA, you know, and I have to, you know, I can't drink water. I have to even take Imodium AD because I cannot risk going to the bathroom. So it's just so much. And these are not things that you want for yourself. It's just, it comes with it, you know, it comes with the package. And it's just, and, you know, people just really, and they think that you overindulge in food.
Yeah.
You know, there's this thing out there where you just eat so much, and it's not about that. I was a snack eater, and I've always weighed 100 pounds, 150 pounds overweight, so anything I was eating was going to stick to me like glue because I'm not able to move around. But, you know, it's just, and they think you're dirty and you're, you know, you smell all the time, and people know I'm a clean freak. I'm just totally, you know, when people met me, they said, you know, you just made me think different now. You're nothing like I thought. But that's, you know, people are just really cruel about this disease, or, you know, they don't even want you to call it a disease. But there's some, you don't know what the hate is.
Yeah.
What's the best thing that you can do now that you couldn't do before?
The best thing I could do that I could not do before is actually that I could even walk up a flight of stairs and be able to be all right with that. I haven't been able to drive in 6 years, and for the first time, I'm not able to fit behind any car, but my friend's car, my best friend Georgia, he'll see on the show, I'm able to get behind the steering wheel of her car, and I was able to drive, and I was like, oh my gosh, it was such freedom to drive by myself. But then with freedom came temptation, because here I am driving, and all of a sudden I went, all the fast food stores, you know, it's almost like all the drugs, all the alcohol in reach of everywhere.
Wow.
You know what I mean? It's
this is why this is going to be a really compelling series, because all these things will become emerging.
I know.
And Ruby, thank you so much. It is so much fun to get to know you and kind of get the backstory behind this series.
And we'll be excited to watch your story. And
I ask y'all to pray for me and pray for everybody, and go on those message boards and help everyone.
well, and congratulations. Good for you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Good for you.
Thanks so much.
Well, when we come back, another reality TV star, Stephen Baldwin, will join us. We'll see you on the other side.